Mary Brown's bold new life in Utah. Mary Brown, the emotional anchor of Sister Wives, has changed from a reality TV personality to a woman writing her own story. She is done playing nice with Kody and is starting over without Sister Wives. Following years of discord in her multiple marriage to Kody Brown, she is now forging a new route, away from Coyote Pass and family strife, in the direction of a tranquil existence in Utah. Her journey depicts freedom, rediscovery, and healing. What is Mary Brown doing now, and where is she? Mary held the title of Kody Brown's first wife for over 30 years. She entered a plural marriage in 1990 and helped build the unconventional family viewers watched on Sister Wives. As time passed, cracks started to show. Their relationship devolved into a chilly cohabitation due to jealousy, emotional distance, and shifting allegiances. In early 2023, Mary and Kody ended their marriage, confirming what fans had sensed for years. Their bond had quietly faded. The separation signaled a symbolic change in addition to a personal one. Mary no longer wanted to live under the title of first wife. She subsequently said she had spent years attempting to mend a marriage she was fighting for alone. Since then, Mary has spoken with new conviction. She's done being polite. Coyote Pass, the enormous piece of land in Flagstaff, Arizona, that the Browns purchased to construct their forever homes, was supposed to represent unity. If one plotline summed up the family's disintegration, it was Coyote Pass. The once quiet wife who kept the peace has evolved into a woman who values honesty, confidence, and self-respect. Rather, it caused a great deal of division. By 2025, the property sold for around $1.5 million, completing a chapter full with sadness. For Mary, the sale was more than business. It was emotional closure. She had long been excluded from key choices and often treated as an outsider because she and Kody shared only one child. There was never an equal playing field, she claimed. As the land changed hands, relationships fragmented further. Mary said that none of the sister wives speak regularly anymore. There's no trust left, she admitted. That statement summed up years of growing alienation and bitterness inside the once tight family. Today, Mary lives in Utah and has constructed a tranquil yet empowered life in Parawan. She owns the 150-year-old Lizzie's Heritage Inn, a place steeped with family history originally managed by her late mother. Mary added that although fans envisioned her managing it full-time, it was never her desire. The inn is currently closed for repairs, signaling a change in course for both her life and her business. Mary acknowledged that she doesn't only want to keep doing the B&B the same way in a February 2025 show. Rather, she is investigating ways to turn it into a community area or retreat center that fits with her vision. This reinvention reflects her own development. The woman who carried out someone else's plan is no more. She is replaced by a self-assured businesswoman who is driving her own narrative. Away from the chaos of Arizona and closer to tranquility, Utah has turned into her haven. She frequently travels, goes to empowerment events, and posts inspirational thoughts on the internet. Mary is finally prospering away of the sister wives spotlight, as evidenced by her affirmation-filled messages. Since her divorce, Mary has carefully returned to the dating scene. In a memorable Sister Wives episode, Kate was encouraged by her best friend Jen Sullivan to attend a speed dating event in Salt Lake City. When a man made a joke about her multiple marriages, it instantly went viral. He remarked, "Married twice, only one at a time." Mary answered without hesitation, "I don't like dumb jokes. I'm hilarious, but a foolish joke must be funny." Her witty banter and self-assurance garnered media attention, demonstrating her growing strength and confidence. She later admitted to viewers that while she is open to falling in love again, she is not in a rush. She declared, "I'm dating, but on my terms." She now seeks connection, respect, and true happiness rather than survival. She is one of the most likable women on reality TV because of her candor. Mary's relationship with her former sister wives, Christine, Janelle, and Robyn, is still complex, but fans who formerly perceived her as repressed now see someone who exudes humor, strength, and independence. Robyn stays with Kody, while Janelle and Christine have moved on to live their own lives. Mary appears to have cut ties with all three of them. In recent Sister Wives episodes, Kody visits his ex-wives in an effort to make peace, a move that fans refer to as an apology tour. However, Mary has run out of patience. She firmly drew her line and declared, I've given enough chances. She no longer feels pressured to mend relationships that are upsetting her tranquilly. Longtime observers will see this shift as a significant transition from a woman who was formerly defined by loyalty to one who is now led by healthy limits and self-respect. By the end of 2025, Mary Brown has established herself as a strong, independent woman. She has adopted a calmer, more deliberate existence in Utah. She is turning her attention back to her inn's new direction, personal development initiatives, and her Worthy Up brand. She keeps encouraging her fans along the way with her remarks about independence and self-worth. Her metamorphosis is an example of bravery and rebirth. She now lives for herself after decades of living for others. Mary Brown is open, self-aware, and not scared to go alone if it means strolling in peace. She is no longer the shy wife looking for acceptance. Today, Mary Brown's life is a picture of rebirth. Divorced, estranged, and resolute, she is by no means vanquished. More than just a change of scenery, her journey from Arizona's shattered promises to Utah's boundless sky signals the beginning of an entirely new era. She is now much more than just Kody Brown's first wife. She is her own person, sharing her experience in her own words, and a living example that it's never too late to find happiness again. For more tea and updates on reality TV series, stay tuned and return again to TV season spoilers. But online, there is a bogus rumor that Hunter Brown from TLC's Sister Wives is gone. Recently, the unfounded allegation reappeared, alarming viewers of the reality TV program. His absence has not been confirmed by government reports or reliable news sources. The main focus of the latest rumor is a fake missing person poster. Hunter Brown's age is shown as 38 on the poster, which is inaccurate. In actuality, he was born in 1997, making him 28 years old. This notable age difference instantly reveals the ad to be fraudulent. An unconfirmed phone number, purportedly for a police department, is also included in the paper. Hunter Brown has not been the subject of any notifications from the authorities. This particular rumor has been circulating online before. In March 2025, an almost identical fraudulent allegation went viral. Fact-checking groups and credible news sources at the time also refuted it. Hunter Brown, the son of Kody and Janelle Brown, has established a life away from the spotlight. He is a U.S. graduate, serves in the Air Force, and attends the Air Force Academy. The present rumors are especially damaging and absurd given his career. But apparently, Kody Brown's 3 divorces are not his fault. The antagonist from Sister Wives talked about how he thinks reality TV strains marriages. Kody enjoys denying responsibility for his own deeds and conduct. You see, it's all the fault of reality TV. The failing patriarch claims that in order to save them from suffering the same fate, he would like to retire his lone surviving wife from shooting. Kody Brown, the villain from Sister Wives, sat down for a conversation on the Vile Files while sporting his new, even worse hairstyle. The Special Forces World's Toughest Test Reunion Edition was the subject of this podcast episode. Additionally, you may view it below. Kody took a seat with the other 4 Season 4 finalists. Fortunately, Kody didn't have to share a couch with anyone. Recall that the majority of his Special Forces co-stars apparently couldn't tolerate him. Among the many inquiries was whether Kody believed reality TV had impacted his life, namely his 3 unsuccessful marriages. Kody was evasive when he said that certain things had an effect on his previous relationships. He went on to say that his one remaining marriage to Robyn Brown would eventually be weakened by reality TV. Being on reality TV is difficult, Kody said. He said, "I want to retire my wife Robyn from television." Kody clarified, seemingly placing the blame on producers, or editors, "So they can't pit us against each other now." Kody Brown was quick to point out that reality TV has the power to ruin entire families. "They're looking for the rub, the grind, the tension," he added, explaining why reality TV is so harmful to loving families. "It's accurate. You may be with your best buddy and start coming across as critical if you play into what they're looking for," Kody added. "You can be with your wife and start looking critical or being criticized," he continued. Kody said, "You have to be really well grounded." He continued, "And 16 years into it, I'm just trying to find my way in this world." Because it's definitely a world of he said, she said, and it's hard to feel accountable, Kody thought. To be clear, Despite the fact that they are clearly filming a lot, he maintains that his marriage to Robyn is solid. During his tenure on Special Forces, Kody said, "I like to talk about my wife, who is shy and doesn't want me talking about her, but, my favorite person in the world. His fellow cast members are aware of this. We hope it won't be necessary for us to clarify that being together on reality TV does not automatically mean that marriages and other relationships will fail. It should go without saying that Kody Brown enjoys blaming everything and everyone but himself. He is correct, though, in that confrontation is what reality TV is all about. Family disputes are a major source of viewer interest in a family reality show. The world is full of happy and healthy multiple couples. Because they lack toxic friction and an egotistical patriarch, they would never achieve the kind of popularity that Sister Wives does on reality TV. Reality TV is amusing. However, it appears that Kody was able to ruin his marriages without the assistance of TLC. That was his own doing. But since her split from Kody Brown, Janelle Brown's life has completely changed. The Sister Wives actress has left her multiple marriage, moved on from the family land battles, and started to live a quiet life of her own. Janelle's narrative has taken a dramatic turn towards independence, healing, and rediscovery, from the drama of Coyote Pass to her new beginning in North Carolina. In 1993, Janelle entered Kody Brown's multiple marriage, becoming his second wife after Mary. They had 6 children together: Logan, Madison, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah. She spent years juggling motherhood, spirituality, and community within the unusual structure of the family, but as the years passed, the relationship's flaws become more pronounced. Kody's relationship with Janelle and her kids was strained by his increasing emotional detachment and partiality for Robyn. She started to feel devalued and cut off from the cohesion that had formerly characterized their home. After over 30 years of spiritual marriage, Janelle and Kody separated in 2022 as a result of those tensions finally reaching a breaking point. Coyote Pass, a vast piece of property in Flagstaff, Arizona, where each wife would construct her own house, was originally the representation of Kody's ideal. The family envisaged it as their permanent foundation when they paid $820,000 for it in 2018. But eventually, mistrust and financial difficulties caused the dream to fall apart. Janelle and Mary had reached their breaking point by 2024. Robyn and Kody opposed their desire to sell the land. A contentious argument that ripped the family apart started out as a joint investment. Kody claimed he was left to do all the work, clean it up, get it sold, and get the deed swapped out in Sister Wives Season 20, accusing Janelle and Mary of doing nothing to assist him. Janelle wouldn't keep quiet. She openly demonstrated her attempts to advance the transaction by coming forward with receipts. In a Facebook reel, she stated, "I've offered to help pay for people to do the cleanup. Everyone just needed to go in and sign the paperwork, which I offered to have my lawyer draft." A distinct truth was revealed by her statement. She had actually done her share. Although Janelle made it apparent that she was prepared to end this chapter, Kody's passivity caused the process to stretch on. Fans praised her for keeping her ground and gave her a lot of support for her composed yet tough stance. The Coyote Pass property sold for $1.5 million in April 2025. Marking the conclusion of the drama after years of stagnant development, according to People magazine. After paying $820,000 for the land, the Browns made about $680,000, which they divided among Kody, Mary, Janelle, and Robyn. In 2021, Christine Brown completely distanced herself from the complex financial situation by selling back her portion for just $10. In the meantime, Janelle and Mary were eager to break free from Kody's grip and move on their own, so they pushed hard for the sale. The sale brought closure, but it also showed how divided the once close family had become. Mary and Janelle both said they didn't trust Kody to handle the process. Coyote Pass was more than just real estate to them. It was the last reminder of unmet promises and broken relationships. Janelle found comfort in starting again after her split. She moved to North Carolina, where her son-in-law, Caleb Brush, and daughter Madison reside. There, Janelle bought a picturesque property and started constructing her ideal home, a place she created all by herself. She posted snippets of her progress on Instagram, writing, "It doesn't look like much, but it's tangible progress towards my next chapter." She is living entirely on her own terms for the first time, free from the chaos of her previous house. Additionally, Janelle is a co-founder of Tata Farms, a family-run business that promotes women's empowerment and sustainable agriculture. In addition to being a commercial venture, the farm symbolizes Janelle's new identity, which is based on self-reliance, tranquility, and purpose. Janelle has suffered unspeakable suffering in spite of her newfound independence. She sadly lost her son, Robyn Brown, in March 2024. The whole family was crushed by the tragedy. Janelle expressed her sorrow openly, paying tribute to him in silence and advocating for mental health awareness. Her viewpoint was once again altered by this catastrophe. She turned her attention to recovery, finding solace in the leisurely pace of farm life and family get-togethers. It's clear from her writings and interviews that Janelle's top priorities these days are taking care of her family and preserving her tranquility. Since their marriages ended, Janelle and Mary Brown's relationship has undergone a significant transformation. They were once co-wives, but now their sole connection is their common past and professional relationships. Despite fighting over the Kody Pass sale, they no longer communicate much. The sister wives don't really talk anymore, Mary acknowledged, revealing a profound rift that persisted long after the financial and legal connections were broken. Similar thoughts have been expressed by Janelle, who stated that she does not anticipate re-establishing intimate ties with any of her former co-wives. However, she and Mary have a tacit understanding that both women fought the same battle and emerged stronger as a result. Where is Janelle Brown now? Surrounded by family, open spaces, and the sound of fresh starts, she leads a tranquil life in North Carolina. Once constrained by the demands of multiple marriages, the woman has evolved into a symbol of power and self-reliance. She has never had a more distinct sense of who she is, her business is flourishing, and her home is being built. Janelle is finally creating a life that is shaped by her own vision rather than Kody's, far from the drama of Arizona. It takes bravery and self-reclamation for Janelle Brown to go from being a polygamist wife to a strong single woman. She turned suffering into advancement, battled for justice, and handled loss with dignity. One chapter may have ended with the sale of Kody Pass, but another one has begun, one in which Janelle's voice can now stand alone. One thing is clear, Janelle Brown has not only moved on, but has advanced as she develops Tata Farms and builds her home in North Carolina. For more tea and updates on reality TV shows, return often to TV season spoilers. Welcome to my channel, dear viewers. My name is Sabrina, and I hope you're having a great day. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video.